also is common in our day. Believers who do not understand who they are since receiving salvation. We have too many believers who have no idea, who have not been educated in who they are in God. We have believers who live in their past, not having knowledge or the know-how on how to embrace who they are in the present. So often we bring the things that were in the world into the church instead of taking the church to the world. In this text, the church has become divided into denominations based on who their pastor is. My pastor is Apollos. And because Apollos is very intellectual, people are now saying they go to the church of Apollos. Others like Cephas. Cephas was a rude, kind of starchy man. He would have been the holiness church of his day. He was always telling people what they could not do. So people liked the church of Cephas because he had a certain oomph to him. Others said, I'm a part of the church of Paul. They believe in all the signs and the wonders and the miracles. This is the church where everything is big and bombastic. There is always somebody getting out of a wheelchair in Paul's church. So they are divided into the church of Apollos, the church of Cephas or Peter, and they are divided into the church of Paul. Many of them still yet are living depraved or sinful lives. In chapter 5, a man is sleeping with his daddy's wife, and they are allowing it to go in church because they are a rich church. They are a church with a lot of money. They are a church with a lot of clout. And because of that, they are allowing sin to permeate their ranks. But the immediate issue in the text where we are teaching from today is this fact. They are defrauding one another, taking one another to court, suing one another. They are going on Judge Judy, pastor and member, saying that the pastor, y'all don't want to talk about it, defrauded me. The pastor did this to me. They are going on Maury Povich, saying he was the church musician. And I was a girl in the choir, and he slept with me. They're airing the church's dirty laundry in the front of an unsaved world. And Paul says, not only, church, are you defeated, but you are deceived. And Paul deals with this deception. I knew it was going to be tight up and right through here, and that's all right. But Paul deals with this deception in verses 9. Look what he says here. Or do you not know that the unrighteous will not inherit the kingdom of God? Look what he says. Do not be deceived. Neither fornicator, nor idolater, nor adulterer, nor infamous, nor homosexual, nor thieves, nor the covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor swindlers will inherit the kingdom of God. Paul says this, that the unrighteous, the sinful, somebody shout the sinful, the doers of wrong, these people will emphatically and unequivocally it is not up for debate. Under no circumstances, these people will never be heirs of heaven. They will never get into the kingdom of God. Look at somebody say, he got to talk about the bad news first. The unright person, any person who does wrong, Paul says, has no place, no claim to God's eternal paradise. They will not be entering in. They will not pass go. They will not collect a golden crown. They will go straight to jail. Do not collect $200. You will not be going in. I know whenever our loved ones die, whether they graced the doorways of a church, whether they accepted Jesus Christ or not, we try through our humanistic experiences to put these persons into heaven, or we say in a better place. I know this is unpopular because you want everybody to go to heaven. But everybody that's talking about heaven and everybody that was good to you ain't going there. Oh, I knew it was going to be tight rough through here, but if y'all work with me, I'm going somewhere. I got to preach down in my belly. Paul makes it abundantly clear in these verses that everybody ain't going to a better place. The unrighteous will not. That word right there, and I thank God for Greek, ook is the word there, and it is an emphatic term that means no way, no how, under no circumstances, they will not go to heaven. They will not, under any circumstance, the unrighteous go in. Who are these unrighteous? These are the fornicators. Sleeping with people you're not married to. They are not going in. Idolaters, worshiping things, worshiping other gods besides Jesus Christ, not going in. Adulterers, sleeping with somebody else's spouse, not going in. Infamous, these are people with men with soft-spoken voices who are not actually, may not be homosexuals per se, but in the text he said, even if you are the passive partner in a homosexual situation, you're not going. Homosexuals in and of themselves are not going. Y'all don't want that word. I want to go back to that word infamous. It means even if you twist a little bit, you might not be all the way there. You're not going. Thieves are not going. Y'all don't want to help me. If you want somebody else's stuff, look at somebody and say, don't get scared yet. He going to some good news. But I gotta make it tight up right through here. You're covetous, you're not going. If you are a drunkard and can't stop drinking, you're not going. If you've ever talked rough to somebody, which is a reviler, you are an abusive speaking person, he said you're not going. If you are a swindler, a huckster, a sweet talker, he said you're not going. He said you will never inherit, possess, obtain, lay hold on the kingdom of God. You will never enter. I'm preaching good already. I know we don't talk about this anymore and we don't want to talk about it, but I have to tell you there is still a standard in this day and age, and it is still holiness or hell. Preach, Pastor Higgins. We don't want to talk about it, but there is a standard that must be lifted, that has been lost to get people in the door. That now is because I choose to be there. All right. Come on. Because that's what I were. Yeah. Come on. That's what I used to be. Understand, and I got to get this through your head. If you're saved, you're not that anymore. That is your past. Too many saints don't know who they are and who they aren't. So they continue to behave and live beneath their privileges. Touch somebody else and tell them, do you have any clue who you not? Some of y'all believe anything anybody tell you. But do you have any clue who you are not?